and welcome to Smith Party of 6. I'm Audriana, and we are a pretty new homeschooling family, just taking everybody on our journey. Today is going to be our second unboxing video. If you haven't seen the first one yet, I'll try to remember to throw it up on a card at the top of the screen. Actually, I think over here, wherever it is. Anyways, so I got our second box in the mail today. I tried earlier without much success to film this video with the two younger ones, but that was not going to work out. So take two, now that my husband has taken them all out for a little bit. So in our box, dun, 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 we have, first of all, our math level K course books for the year. So I'm gonna actually end up filming another curriculum video that kind of goes over like what all we'll be using and everything, because the good and the beautiful isn't the only thing that we're using, but for math it is. For Elijah, I'm actually gonna start in the second half of math K because he is coming out of public school kindergarten right now, and the good and the beautiful is just like really thorough, and so I thought that it might be best to just go ahead and start him in the second half of the year, just to make sure that like he's not gonna end up missing anything in between what public school kindergarten was and level 1 with the good and the beautiful. So we're gonna start him out with the level 2 and then move on to level 1 after he's finished it. And for Alexia, we are going to do the entire year of Math K. And as you saw, we already got that box. They had fun looking through it and they are really excited. Okay, next thing for Alexia, same kind of thing, because she's coming out of public school. She did pre-K at public school, and so she knows, like, you know, her letters and their sounds and everything, but I just want to make sure that we are good to move on to the level K language arts. So we are going to start her off on the level K primer. So that also came, and if you don't know, I also have been doing like an early pre-K at home with our 2 soon-to-be 3-year-old. So she's been doing actually the pre-K curriculum for the good and the beautiful, and like sailing through it. She amazes me. So later on in the year, she's actually going to be starting on the K primer. So I also got the digital download for that, just so I don't have to have another course book for it. I can just print off whatever sheet she needs, or if we decide to order the course book later, then that's fine too. But either way, we have that option to just print it off and go. All right, we got some phonics card sets in here. I feel like I should open this. All right, nice. Okay, so yeah, we've got some phonics cards that have like the long and short sounds on there, and learning kind of how to put them together for reading. All right, the next thing is the kindergarten mini books here. Let's open these up. So with these, they're actually like little cutout books that are just little, like it says, mini books that you cut and fold, and it makes a little reader for them. So that will be nice. Even though we got the level K for my son just to make sure that he wasn't going to miss anything, like there wasn't going to be a gap there, it seems like he'll be able to read the majority. I'm just flipping through these books really quick. The majority of the stuff in here. So I feel like we'll probably be ordering the level 1 fairly soon. All right, here is the level K reader that came with his curriculum. I love all of like the kind of like old school type of feel of all of like the artwork that's in the gold and the good and the beautiful. I just think it's so nice. All right, and here is his level K course book. Like I said, we're probably gonna start like either halfway through or somewhere a little further along. Look at how pretty this is. I hope you can actually see that well. Just because he'll already be able to do a lot of this stuff, but it's good to have. Look at how pretty this is. I love it so much. Okay, can't wait to order level 1. All right, and I went ahead and did the level 1 for his handwriting. I'll just kind of flip it open and let you see some of the practice in there. Okay, next I am super excited about these. I got one for all three of our more school-aged kiddos. We have a fourth, but he's a babe, so obviously he won't be doing this. But it's their creative arts and crafts projects. They have some really, really cute looking little arts and crafts in here. Just sweet little things like that. Some thumbprint art, which is cute, and the kids have a good time like making the mess with the paint and stuff like that. I usually just get art projects off of Pinterest, which is fine. This just kind of made it easier and it wasn't expensive, so I was like, yeah, let's just go ahead and go for that project book for our art class this year. Okay, next we are going to be doing nature walks a lot and spending as much time outside as we possibly can. Now, I only got one of these nature notebooks. I'm only going to do it for my son this year, just because I still feel like the girls obviously are a little young to be journaling. So I'm going to encourage him to write down as much as he can in his nature notebook. And not all of it is writing. You also, you know, glue in or tape in like different things that you find, flowers and leaves and different things. So he will be pumped to do that. Any of the other little activities, I'll just have the girls do it on just a regular sheet of paper, but I didn't want to go ahead and buy them a notebook to journal in when they're not going to be journaling. So I'm excited for that this year. And then we get into our science units. This first one, they count it as a science unit on the Good and the Beautiful site. I'm not actually doing it for their science. I got this safety to do like as an intro course, kind of like in the beginning of the year. I'm gonna be doing like as many interest type studies as we can throughout the year, just things that they're interested in and kind of looking more into it. It's not going to be anything like crazy formal, but this first one, like during our normal interest study time, I wanted to go ahead and make sure that they all understand just different safety procedures. The other two learned some safety stuff in school. Obviously Arwen, she's still pretty little. She hasn't learned all that stuff yet other than just what we tell her at home. And so I thought that this would be a good thing just for all of them to remember safety stuff. I'll go ahead and cut this open. I like that it comes with this little magnet to hang on the fridge that has like any phone numbers or anything important like that to remember and their address. It'll be good to go ahead and teach all of them the phone number and address just in case. So it has like some pages on like safety rules, which is good. We'll be talking about fire safety stuff there. One of their uncles is a firefighter and they recently got to ride on his fire truck, which made them super excited. And so I was thinking like it might be cool to take them to a fire station or something like that for the fire safety unit. There's also stuff about like water and electricity, lightning safety, natural disasters. And here's one that's really important, even though we don't usually like to think about it, but there's this lesson entitled God Gave Me a Body. And obviously, God forbid, that's something that we mamas do not want to think about happening to our children, but it's good to go ahead and teach them about it anyways. So I like that that's included in there. It also has stuff about being home alone, just all kinds of really good safety information. So I'm excited to start that. And as you see, their science units don't come bound in a book already. They just come as the sheets of paper. And I mean, they're pretty good quality. They're like what you would find basically in a textbook, but a little bit thicker actually. And you just have to hole punch them and put them into a binder. So I still have to get 3 binders for those. But our 2 science lessons that the older kids picked out, I let them choose. Just, you know, it's fun and exciting. And so Alexia, our 5-year-old, she chose arthropods. So at the beginning of the year, we will be studying insects, spiders, and crustaceans. And then Elijah, our 6-year-old, who will be turning 7 this year, He chose energy, heat, light, and sound. So these are going to be our 2 science units that we do this year. I haven't actually put it into our yearly planner yet. We'll just have to kind of play it by ear and see, like, do we get through both of those and need another one, or maybe just the 2 will be fine. I'm not really sure yet. We're planning right now on doing science 2 days a week. So if any of you know like how that normally would play out, if you also do science 2 days a week, if you would just want to comment down below, if you do the good and the beautiful and know, hey, you know, that would probably fill up the whole year, or no, you might want to get another one. If you just want to leave a comment below, I would really, really appreciate that. All right, so let's go ahead and snip these open. You never realize how weak you are until you're pulling apart plastic and it feels like it's like some unrippable material or something. Oh, so nice, so nice. I love the way that the vocabulary is in there. Like, it has its own like little boxes. Oh, so nice. So here's an example of the way that some of the graphics look in those. Very nice. Just like everything in the good and the beautiful looks so nice. Little mosquito trivia cards. We're gonna have to learn about spiders and I'm really not looking forward to it. So I wasn't like super pumped when she said that this was what she wanted to do. I'm not like a huge fan of spiders. I actually kind of have like spider senses, and if there's one even somewhere in the room, I just know. And they freak me out to no end. So the fact that she chose this one, I'm like, are you sure though? I'm really not looking forward to all this going on. So anyways, that will be the arthropods unit. And then the next one will be the energy unit. I will go ahead and get that opened up. All right, and here is some of the graphics for that. Stuff about radiation. And one of the projects that's in there. So I'm really, really excited to do that too. And for the science, of course, we will do those family style. So, you know, we'll all participate in the lessons. I might expect a little bit more out of Elijah than I will out of the girls, especially Arwen. You know, with her age, since she's only going to be 3 while we're doing these things, she can just sit in and kind of watch and be a part and kind of see how the flow of everything goes. And, you know, she can make her own hypotheses and stuff too if she wants to jump in and say what she thinks might happen with this or whatever. But I really just want her to be continuing to cultivate like a love of learning this year, because she definitely has that already, and I don't want to squash it by expecting too much of her just because she's been doing so well. But anyways, that was everything that was in our second box of our homeschool curriculum. And like I said, we're using a few other things too. And like I said, I will be doing a different video later on about all of the curriculum that we've chosen and kind of how I'm piecing it together for this year. I will film that after I'm finished doing our plan for the year so that I know for certain everything that's going to be used. All right, if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more of our homeschooling journey and just some other of our videos that we have. If you don't know, we also have a blog, and the link for that is down in the description box as well if you want to click over and check that out. But for right now, that's all I have for you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch y'all next time. Bye.